Hello, players and playerettes. Chatty Chick here, bringing you Venba. This is published and developed by Visai Games. This is available for free, actually. Yes, for free. Everyone likes free with the rockin' sockin' awesomeness that is Game Pass, of course. So, this is quite a lovely little game. Very quick, easy completion. You should be able to do it within the hour if you bash through all the dialogue as quickly as possible with the A button. So we're going to be doing a lot of cooking in this. Well, about 5, 6 recipes anyway. It's a bit sad, this game. I guess it's kind of like how hard it is to fit in when you're different or when you feel different. Could also be about loss, forgiveness, love, connection. It's a lovely game, basically. Gotta say that basically. Okay, so basically, every time we see this red book, we're going to click it. And every time we see the Y button at the bottom of the screen, we're going to press that and pick the middle option every time. This will help for an achievement, obviously. I wouldn't waste your time with it otherwise. So first, red book. That will give us some hints and tips here. I'll have to rotate some plates. So first of all, we're going to put the cloth to the left. Oh no, we're going to press the Y button first, obviously. I just got through saying that. So the middle section, this is going to have 2 options within it. So we're going to have to go back in there and click the second option. One will be how it's made and one will be how it's served. After this dialogue is finished, we're going to press Y again, middle option, and pick the bottom option. How it is served. Once that's done, then we're going to get the cloth to the left and put it on the trays to the right. And then grab the batter from the top left, place that into the tray, hold down the A button to drag it. Now with this, we're going to have to rotate each dish once we put it in the steamer, but just follow what I do and you won't go wrong. So we're going to rotate this. Batter, rotate, other plate, then add the water at the top, then put on the lid at the top and turn it on. Once it's done and the lid's highlighted, we'll remove the lid, I think. Yes. Voila! Doesn't matter which option you pick, by the way. I just bash through it, click the top one every time, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I will tell you if it did. Don't know what she's been doing. Yes, straighten up that hair. Naughty, naughty. This will be her subtle way of saying we're expecting a baby. There'll be 3 smiley faces. We'll be coming to another recipe shortly. It'll be a little bit longer than the previous one. What a polite dude this guy is. He said thank you about 3 times. Tosser. Sounds like tosser. I think I could say that. If you're English, you'll know that word. Tosser. Or is it dosa? Anyway. Right, so here it's going to be the same basic routine. Hit the recipe book, the red one, then press Y, pick the middle option and click whatever's there. Middle one, and then we can get going. So the first thing we'll do is put the rice in the blender, turn it on, then we're going to put that in the sieve and shake it until we've got a few lumps left. Do the shake and vac to put the freshness back. Do the shake and vac and put the freshness back. Wow, showing my age there with that one. So these lumps we put back in the blender, turn it on and repeat the process, placing it back in the sieve and doing the shake and vac again. We're going to keep doing that until all the lumps have gone. Back to the blender, turn it on, and so on and so on. Once that's done, we're going to put the cloth into the water to the right. Then we'll go on to part 2. Part 2 always makes me think of Hot Shots. So here we'll be having the recipe book again, so we'll have to click that. Don't forget to press the Y button as well. If it's there, it should be there. So the first thing we're going to do will be put in the water to the left into that metal cup to the right, the tiny metal cup, not the big phallic shaped object one. Then we're going to put 1 coconut into the phallic shaped object and 2 of the putu flour. So 1 and 2 on that one. Then repeat the process. Coconut 1, flour 2. One more coconut. And that's full. Lid. Once you put the lid on, put it on the little cup of water and then place onto the stove and turn it on. We'll have to replay this chapter after we've completed the game to get this one wrong for an achievement. Voila! Looks better than pizza. Well, more interesting anyway. So this next recipe we'll have to do will be quite long-winded, so you might have to pause because I think I went through it quite quickly. So anyways, you can always slow it down on your YouTube settings. You can definitely bash this out within an hour. I just think I took too long on the dialogue on this playthrough. Obviously, they're trying to find the father. I don't know why the kid's on the phone. It might be a language thing. Anyways, we'll get an achievement at the end of this cutscene sort of sequence. At first, I thought like she'd spotted him having an affair, but no. It's okay, he's still alive. I was worried. Looks like some Minas got to him. Minas that are scared of differences. Or maybe, I don't know, he got in a fight at work, I'm not sure. But anyway, he's fine, he's alive. And he's not having an affair. This next recipe is quite long-winded. It looks lovely though, although my stomach is not really great with spice, but it does look yummy. Okay, so we're going to do the same process that we've done before. Oh, no recipe book here, so ignore that. Oh, that's it, it just pops up. We should still have to press the Y button though, so do not forget that. And to actually get this level started, just click one of those like icons, one of those little circular arrow type things. Our first ingredient even will be cardamom, but click one of those icons first, otherwise we can't get started. I'm still trying to figure that out. So it'll be cardamom first. Then it will be bay leaves, but I'll wait for a second. Cardamom at the top, bay leaves to the right. Then it will be cloves, which is to the bottom right. Then the fennel seeds, which will be next to where the cloves were. Then onions, which will be at the top. Then the chilies, which will be next to the onions were. Ginger garlic paste, which is that stuff to the left of the pot. Tomatoes, top left. Then we go for the chili powder, which is the first little pot at the top, the red one. So chili powder. Then we want the turmeric, which will be the yellow one. And then biryani. I like that word. Biryani masala. Then we want the salt. Then the beef stock stuff. Marinated beef. That does look yum. And then place in the water, which is at the top. I'd be looking pleased with myself if I could cook like that too. Right, next stage we've got the book, so don't forget to click on the book. Click on the dialogue icon thingy. Then press the Y button if it's there, it should be there. Types of biryanis. Right, so we're going to take that empty bowl to the right and we're going to scoop it into the big pot. We're just going to take a little bowl of it out. So scoop it up in the big pot. Then we're going to put some rice into the big main pot. Then we're going to put that bowl we just scooped out back in. And then put some more rice in. Then we want the cashews, which will be at the top. Then we want the ghee. The only ghee I know is like my karate costume, but anyway. Cilantro. And the fried onions, which is next to it. And then that little cup of saffron milk. Then we want the mint, which is bottom left. And then pop the lid on. And then when the lid's highlighted, just remove it. Oh my God, sorry. Fly just flew in my freaking ear. Oh, it's giving me like goosebumps down my spine. Basically, the kid wants to fit in, and because his culture is different to the other kids he's hanging around with, I guess, he doesn't want to stand out to be different, which is stupid. It's all good being different, unique. Anyways, his parents is a little bit disappointed. He wants to be a normie. He wants to be a sheeple. I bet you that food smells amazing. Just take out the chilies and I'd be able to eat it. They keep fobbing them off. So, unfortunately, he has passed away. Doesn't really elaborate on how, but she's rather lonely. Right, so here be very careful not to press A. We need to read all text messages for an achievement. Aw, elephant. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe it's not that point. Anyway. Oh yeah, recipe. Okay, so this should just be the rotation thing, I believe. Hold on. Yes, it will be. Okay, so here we're just gonna hold the A button and rotate clockwise to create like a snail formation. Not sure what that shape is like or what that is called. I'm sure my brain used to know that. But anyway. Don't let go of the A button like I did on that first one. So we're going to make 3 of these. When they've cooked, they'll highlight and then just click on them with the A to serve them. Like so. Make it so. Sorry, Picard. What a great show. Missing it. Right, we're going to have obviously this little to-do list to do. It's not that complex, there's just a lot of them to do. So with this one, fill the holes. Yes, I did say that. How else was I going to say that? Fill them. Only fill one of mine. Ugh. Okay. I knew this section would make me like. Anyway, fill the holes and then fill the holes again with the mixture. It's like I'm like cooking scallops. You have to start clockwise. I thought you would have to turn them in the order that you put them down first in, but you do not. Random. So yes, when prompted, flip them. And serve them when prompted. The next thing is very easy. It will be a fish. We just got to slice the fish. I'm gonna cut you like a fish. Yes, now I'm quoting Scary Movie. Very simple. When the knife highlights, click it. Then we're going to flip it and do the same. Then we'll marinate it. Flip it, marinate, cook it. Very simple. This next part is easy. You're just going to get spices and whatnot appear. When they appear, plonk them in. That does look delish. Rather yummy. Coconut shavings, yum. So with this, we're going to remove the knob thingy when prompted to, and the lid when prompted to. Add these. I think that's rosemary. Anyway, when it's highlighted the branch, click it, add it. Delicious. This is easy. When the chicken is highlighted, click it to turn it. And that's that. What a nice little spread she's put on for her son. Lovely. There's us English folks with our little beans on toast or bangers and mash. Very simplistic. I do love our hearty meals though. Can't beat a good like roast dinner or shepherd's pie. Right, this should be we should be getting to the mobile phone. And I do not want you to click anything on that by accident, so please be careful. So she's obviously waiting and waiting, and here's a no-show. Probably out on the town, getting drunk, getting laid, chasing tail. Or not tail, you know, he might go the other way. So here, do not press anything. Do not press A, do not press anything. We're going to scroll all the way up to the top first, and then scroll all the way back down, but go right to the top, and then scroll all the way down when you get to the top. And that will count as reading all of his messages. And then once you've done that, then you can press A. Now, look at that. Quite sad. She's all alone. Oh, elephant. Not sure what the deal is with the mask, dude. Like his eyes move when the kid was running around earlier. Not sure what that's about. Oh, she needs one of those like pillows, you know, that's shaped like a person. Or she could get a toy boy. I mean, you know, there is that. But she got a job. Or was that for the bloke? No, that was for her, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyways. So this should be Kevin coming up, I think, with his mobile phone. So we can press A on this, but be careful not to press A too fast because I'm going to tell you to stop. But you'll know when it is because he will type a massively long message, then he'll start to delete it. When he does that, you can send that message, but do not press A after that. But anyways, I will tell you when that part comes up. So we can send messages right now until I tell you to stop. So please do not go frantically pressing the A button on this section. Vindaloo. Takes me back to my youth. It was a shit song, to be honest, but you know, it was a classic at the time. Canada. Now I'm thinking of Team America. If yeah. Oh dear. Right, so this is the long one. So when he starts to delete this, he's going to retype a different message. We can send that message, but after that, we do not press A. So he's going to retype it. Then we can send that, but then we must scroll to the top before going any further. So send it, then scroll all the way to the top first and all the way back down. Then we can continue. And now we can press A and move on from this section. Okay, so we've got a lot of like recipes to do. Childhood memories, they're a funny one. So we're going to hit the recipe book first. Press the Y button. It should be there, I think. Always press the Y just to be on the safe side, really. Always the middle section one. And the first thing we're going to do is put the tamarind, which is at the top left, into the top bowl. And then we're going to put the water into the top bowl. Then we're going to mix it by holding down the A button. Then we're going to put the sieve on the bottom bowl and fill it with the top bowl. Then we're going to have some bits left in the sieve, so we're going to repeat this whole process again. Empty whatever's in the sieve into the top bowl with the water, hold A to mix, put the sieve on the bottom bowl and sieve it and repeat until you can no longer do it. Yes. Gonna make some nice little stock here with whatever tamarind is. Okay, so here we're going to press Y, and we can, if we can. Always press Y. Always, always, always. Just to be on the safe side. About soups. And the first thing we're going to need is the mustard seeds. It's top right. Nope, left. Then we're going to want cumin, which is top right. Then we want the chilies. Chili. There to the left, I think. Then it'll be the curry leaves to the right. Then the shallots, which is to the right. Middle right. Then the garlic and ginger, which is at the bottom right. Then the tomatoes, which was next to that. Tomatoes. What's next? Then it's the tamarind water we made on the previous section. Then the rasam powder, which is to the left. And then finally the salt. That actually made my mouth for real water. For reals. Watery mouth. I don't even know what half of those flavours are, but it looks quite stunning. On to the next recipe. So we're going to put in the chicken. I didn't press Y here, but it doesn't matter. Then the water. Then the turmeric. Salt. Lid. Knob. And turn it on. It's called a counterweight, apparently. Well, I'm going to stop saying the word knob. So we're going to turn that on. Once the knob blows its load, remove it. Remove the lid. Remove both of those items, then add it to the pot. I think that's on the next screen. So we're going to add that big mixture to the mixture that's on the stove. Looks like a camping stove to me, but then we're going to add the coriander. Ugh. Not a fan. It's okay in cooking, I suppose, as long as you can't taste it very much. Okay. So we're almost at the end of the game here. Almost. Just a few more recipes to go. Hopefully you're keeping up. If not, please change the playback speed on YouTube. It will slow it down when it gets to the ingredients section. Or just keep pressing pause, which is irritating, but still. Anyways. We shall have 1, 2, 3. Okay. This isn't too bad, actually. It's just when I look at all the ingredients written down, it does look like a lot, but... Oh, the phone's going. Isn't that great? Okay, I'm going to have to pause everything here now. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that little interruption didn't put me too far out of sync. If it did, apologies. It's just my dad dropping off some shopping because he's awesome like that. Anyways, where were we? Okay. We did the chicken. Okay. I know where we are. Oh, tick, tick. How cute is it? He's wearing his dad's glasses. That's pretty awesome. Okay. So this bit, we're going to press Y if it's there. Why, oh why? About dosas. So we're going to add the water to the hot plate first. Then we're going to turn it down because it's a wee bit too hot. Then we're going to put the batter to the left on and circular move it in that motion that we did the sort of snail type shapes. So just rotate that clockwise or whatever way. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way to do it. Then we're going to put some oil on there. Then we're going to turn up the heat. Aye, aye. Then we'll flip with the flipper or the fish splice or whatever you want to call it, spatula. And then we'll do it again with the flipper. Oh my goddess. Right, so we're just going to add a few extra ingredients to this one, I believe. So water, turn down, add the batter, spread it around, flip it. I think, hang on, am I getting ahead of myself? Yeah. Right, so we're going to add ingredients to this stuff, I believe. Right, so the first thing we need is the ghee. Again, karate outfit if you ask me, but anyway, guess there's two types of ghees in the world. Geezer. So the ghee's to the left. Then we want the carrots, which is to the bottom left. Then some onions, top left. Then the idli powder, which is to the top right. And then turn up. Ignore those ingredients to the right there. Flip. And serve. And we'll get a missable achievement, which is for not adding those chili type things. Whatever those green things were. Same process again. Press Y. What does kari mean? Same process. Water, turn down, add the batter, rotate it around. Looks like we have to press the Y button again. Let's just wait and see. Just press it when you see it. I know I've said that like 1,000 times already. Yeah, it's the same thing. What does kari mean? So I don't think you needed to do that. Anyway, we're going to go for the ghee again, which is to the left, bottom left. And then we're going to add the beaten eggs, which is to the bottom right. Then we're going to add the kari. Then the coriander. No, hang on. eggs, curry, coriander. Turn up the heat. Flip. Serve. Now we get some nice achievements popping in a minute. Yay! Oh, I love that sound. Gives me tingles. So we should get about 3 or 4 pop here, one after the other. Some of these are going to be for the texts, flavours and the phone texts, and I can't remember to be honest, but yeah, we get loads, so awesome! So when we get to the end cutscene, which will be the actual end of the game, I'm going to edit out a lot of that. I'm going to edit out a lot of chapter 2 as well, because why do you need to sit there and watch me do it when you've already seen me do it? I'll just go straight to the recipe that we need to get wrong for the last achievement. Do an achievement check if you like. You should only be missing one at this point. So I'm going to edit out the ending, or most of it anyway. And then once we get to the main title screen, we're going to select chapters and go into chapter 2. Right, so now we're back at the start. I've edited out the ending. I know I've just said that, but in case you're confused. So go to chapters, select chapter 2. I'm going to edit out all of this because, well, makes my video a little bit shorter. So for this next recipe, we've basically got to get it wrong so we can get the last achievement that we're missing. So I'm going to start out the way we did before. We don't really need to do any of this, but I've done it anyway. So we're going to blend the rice, turn the blender on, put it in the sieve, do the shake and vac, put the lumps back in the blender, turn it on, so on, so on. Then when you've actually done that process, put the cloth into the water, and the next section we have to get all wrong. So instead of 1 coconut, it'll be 2, instead of 2 flour, it'll be 1 flour, and so on up the phallic shaped object when we get there. Cloth into the water. And we'll go on to the last part, so in a minute. That's what she said. That wasn't too hard. So we're going to put the water into the little metal cup. I don't know if you need to do these parts here with the recipe book and the Y button, but I've done it anyway. So water into the little metal cup. Then instead of 1 of the Yeah, it's 1 of the flour, 2 of the coconut. That's right, sorry, yeah. It used to be the other way around. So 2 coconut, 1 flour, 2 coconut, 1 flour. And then we put the lid on, put it on the little metal cup of water, then put it on the stove, then turn it on, and then the last achievement will pop. Thank God. Anyway, this has been a lovely game. Hope you found this guide helpful. I'm going to say goodbye now and leave this to play out. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm really appreciative of all the likes and all the subscribers I get, all 15 of you. Mass love to you all, and smoochies for all of those subscribers. Anyways, that's our last achievement, and I hope you enjoyed my guide. Please check out the others. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.
If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. Work hard. Play harder.